Hey bros, do you like salt? Of course you do. Watch this. We're going to talk about this week's Chaos Mode. It's called Enchanted Forest, and that is one where animals and Nichole and anything related to animals costs one less energy point, so that's going to be a huge advantage, bros. There's a list right there for you. Also, don't forget that Nichole will actually be added to your rotation as your 13th card. Alright bros, this is going to be another freeze frame instructional for your Chaos Mode here. We're going to start off with Dabicito, which did very well. Here's a match that I had a pretty I kind of forgot my basics and I went a little too aggressive, and it put me in a bit of trouble, so I wanted to kind of break that down and also show you what I did right as well as what I did wrong. So here we go. So my first move there with my opening hand was actually pretty good. It got him to bring out a Belf, and he probably didn't want to do it that way, so you know, a little freak out session there. Puts out the Belf to try and eat some health. And then here you see me actually just going all in a way, just hoping to get my Nichole to you know, get those +8s at a time for each animal. And bros, it was such a huge mistake because I ended up being on his side of the field, as you can see here. If your opponent is reacting to you, bros, you're gonna have a bad time. And as you can see, you know, he's got his range in the back, he's got some heavy units up front. Nichole is nice and boosted. He's coming in with the rest of the help right behind Nichole, +128. And bros, it's just that's hard to beat at this point because the critters are going to continue to come, and she's going to get healed. You know, we get a little bit of rubber banding as well, and they're continuing to pelt from range line. So now he throws in that slave, and then Super Craig bros was actually very good for this because all of the I mean, obviously there's gonna be a ton of critters, right? Not to mention he's a level 4 common, which is a strong unit for these chaos modes. You know, usually commons are the best units you can get, and look at the work that his Super Craig did, bros. You know, when you use Stan the Great, you always kind of use him like you would a Psalm. Start him off in a corner, because you don't necessarily want him to fight. You just want him to use his ability like you would a Psalm, right? So there, you know, we immediately get, you know, the tables turn, and things kind of sort of start to soften for us, right? Now, it was still going a little aggressive because he unfortunately still had the flow of the match, but here is where City Watt Guy or Mr. Kim comes into play. So you've got rats held here. As soon as they're out, we release the charge every 2.5 seconds with Mr. Kim. That's huge, bros. Make sure you use that correctly, because that is a win condition for most matches, as it has been super sweaty for me, bros. So sudden death, I've got 88 health, second bar, 270 on his second. As you can see, bros, we wipe everything he put out with Mr. Kim. We're hitting his new kid now. Nichole's there, and of course we're doing what I always tell you guys to do, bros, here, and that is the microwave. Make sure that your range units, you know, basically anything that is being hurt has their full value, and they're able to continue to provide damage even though they're hurt, right? So as you can see, we were able to press that and win the game. Definitely a good game to this bro. Stick around to see the 12 win pack opening, as well as the placement that I got for this deck, and of course the deck itself. Alright bros, here's a placement. I got rank 40, 12 wins, 1 loss, not too shabby for not having a whole lot of time to be able to actually do these runs. We're gonna go ahead and do the pack opening here as well. But yeah, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something, and I wish you, of course, all the best of luck. It was very sweaty. There wasn't really a easy answer this week on this chaos mode, so I do hope that you are able to utilize this deck, you know, as well as I did. Even though my ass is really tatery, I know you guys can definitely do better. Alright, bros, we will see you next time, and for that next time, don't forget, bros, to get good.